We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians. Tristan McKenzie, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Now at the plate, Manuel Margot. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Greg Jones is at the plate as he watches ball 1. McKenzie is just getting his big league pitching career underway, of course, but he did recently pick up his first and only win. That evens it up 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
Throw over to the bag, the tag, and he is out.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And now, Randy Arozarena pitches high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
A bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is up with it. The tag gets 1, and he'll be safe on the fielder's choice. Digging in, Brendan Lau is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Rays Strand. Yanni Chirinos gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Full count, 3-2. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air. Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Scooped up, a play at the plate, the tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Settling in now, Josh Naylor. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Out in front of it, strike one. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. The 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians. New inning set to get underway, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Weak grounder down the first baseline.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped.
Yandy Diaz is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down. Center.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the right fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Choi ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Here now is Mike Zunino as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Probably wanted more of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
From the stretch, hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
That's a strike to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Margot rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
You know, they say pitching is about location, location, location. First 2 pitches into that at bat really good. Mark, the third one, not so much.
You know, that's where the game's changed, Dan. You used to see 0-2 and guys would almost throw one to the backstop, waste a pitch, bounce something. Not the case in today's game. Guys are going right after you, but he definitely missed his spot right there.
Back to him on the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. So they nearly bat around. So here's Tyler Naquin, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. To third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
First pitch on its way. Looking at his career totals, Santana has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Count is 1-2.
O'Grady leads off first with 1 away. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. A ball and no strikes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. Stepping into the box, Brandon Lau, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. O'Grady arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
Meadows.
Digging in, Austin Meadows. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the first base.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning. And that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order.
Leading off for the Indians.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away.
Lindor.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Cesar Hernandez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Arozarena is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail here. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz.
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yandy.
Now a ball line softly here toward the right side, but foul.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now back.
Riding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Up next for Tampa
So
Bay.
bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. But they're in front, 4-0.
Leading off for the Indians, the right fielder.
Franmil Reyes stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And another foul ball. A pause, and the 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Striding forward now is the DH, Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Tyler Naquin hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Popped up. Diaz in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Manuel Margot. Heading out towards shallow right. Reyes has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Greg Jones. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Late square, and this is popped up. McKenzie is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite. Little resistance there as the Rays are down on 4 pitches. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And he fouls this one off. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. So striding in, Austin Hedges. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Down the first baseline. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Jeffrey Rodriguez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Stepping into the box, Brandon Lau. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Also coming to the plate, Austin Meadows. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. This is lifted out to left. O'Grady is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Ji-Man Choi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Rays have opened this up to 5-0. Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
standing in. Kevin Kiermaier lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rays 5 and the Indians nothing. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Fouled off. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Need to get it going soon. It's digging in to try it again. Mike Zunino. He was a ground out victim last time up. And not the greatest of starts to the at bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Now the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Manuel.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
On a line to shortstop. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Greg Jones. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Softly hit to short. Knee high. He barehands it. Got him. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Peter Fairbanks gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Your attention, please.
He's set, and the pitch. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
Fairbanks.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The count now at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Franmil Reyes is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he takes strike 2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Tyler Naquin is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Choi gathers it in, and that retires the side. Indians standing in. Randy Arozarena not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Whoa, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in, Brandon Lau. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Popped him up. Hedges moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Austin Meadows. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Two out, nobody on. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Reined in. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Down in order. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Brian O'Grady. Chaz Rowe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And it's fouled away. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Jones will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The batter.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
To the plate now, Austin Hedges. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Down in order go the Tribe. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. In now, Ji-Man Choi. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Ready for another chance? Yandy Diaz is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark. Did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
So here's Mike Zunino. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though. It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. This is in the air out to right field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And a relay to the plate. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run. And they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Liner towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Sent out to straightaway center field. A Rosarena is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Ready now, Jose Ramirez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he misses there. 1-2.
1 ball.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Misses, ball 2. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, these guys don't care where they play. They've now taken the first 2 of a 4-game road set, and they're guaranteed at least a split. Now we'll see if they can take the series tomorrow.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Rays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Yonny Chirinos wins his 3rd of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.